Hi there, my name is Tom McMurran. I'm the author of the Amazon best-selling ebook, The Seventh Disruption, The Rise of the Digital Currency Billionaire. And it's my pleasure today to present to you the protocol of prosperity. The protocol is obviously a set of rules. Prosperity is creating a state of success. So this presentation is all about some rules for creating a state of success. Of course, we're going to be talking to you about joining the cryptocurrency conversation and how you can profit from the revolution. And I like to tell people it's like going back to 1991 when Tim Berners-Lee introduced TCP/IP. That's the technology that makes the internet possible. It's like saying, let's go back to 1991 and I want you to join the internet conversation and profit from the revolution. How many of you all avoided the internet for all of the 1990s and reluctantly got involved in the 2000s? Well, I'll tell you this, the sooner you get into a disruptive technology like this, the more you can profit from it. And I'm a big believer that many of you all will create more wealth in the digital currency industry in the next 3 years than you've done in your entire lifetime. But it's really all about gaining that education and creating that awareness, but also taking massive action on what you learn today. So I have the honor today to talk to you about OneLife. And OneLife will show you how your lifestyle can create your work style instead of your work style creating your lifestyle. You know, there's a lot of people out there that are leasing their cars, they're leasing their homes, they're leasing their minds to an employer, they're having to ask for vacation. And I got to tell you what, that's when you lease your world, that means somebody else owns it. But when you own your world, that means it's yours, and you can kind of determine your own dreams and your own destiny. With our protocol of prosperity system, folks, we have a simple 3-step system that shows you how you can change all that. You can flip the script, you can change the paradigm, and you can become a stay-at-home dad if you want to, or a stay-at-home mom, or how about stay-at-home parents? There's a novel idea. But the idea of creating your dreams is very, very possible here with our system. Just sit back and understand what we're doing. We have a system by which we create a state of success that allows you to realize your dreams. So one of my favorite sayings is success hides itself in simplicity, and I think McDonald's has proven that concept better than anybody. McDonald's, you spend $1.5 million for a franchise, and then you hire a bunch of teenagers to run it. That doesn't seem to make very good sense, but it works because they have systematized everything in a way that if people just follow the system will run the business. And that's one thing that we want to share with you as well, is how if you just keep this very, very simple, you can create massive success with our protocol of prosperity system. So let's talk about our simple 3-step system for success. The first step is the future of payments. We show people our aboutonelife.com video, and that hosts our 2-minute video, our 16-minute video, some speeches from Dr. Rusha, an interview with Dr. Rusha, the founder of the company, and then it has a really great presentation that talks about not only OneCoin and its performance, but also the usability of our coin, which is very, very exciting. The second step is to invite people to our members webinar. All they have to do is attend the zoom.us and put in the meeting ID at the appropriate time, and they'll get to meet members from all over the world that are sharing their stories about digital currency. And then the third step is to set up an orientation call to discuss purchasing One Academy. Now, when you first get into this business, you'll run into a lot of opposition, not only from your family, but also from Googling stuff, okay? When your Aunt Martha or Uncle Bob comes to you and says, well, you know, digital currency or Bitcoin is a scam, I like to look them straight in the eyes and say, do you know who Mark Andreessen is? And of course, their eyes go blank, and they go, no, I don't know who he is. And say, well, do you use the internet? And they say, yeah. Say, well, he's the guy who invented the internet browser, Netscape, which everybody pretty much uses today, a version of that. And Mark, he was the chief technical officer of America Online. He's the one who designed the entire technical strategy of one of the most successful internet providers in the world that went on to buy Time Warner. Okay. He also is the co-founder of Wikipedia. Have you ever heard of that? Every time you search something, it's the top search result. Okay. He's also a co-founder of Andreessen Horowitz hedge fund, which is the largest technology investment firm in the world. And so I just look at him, and when people kind of have this blank look on their eyes, I say, he's the single largest investor in Bitcoin and digital currency. So if he's in it, why would it be a scam? Okay. And so that's always a great great way to combat people that think they know more than you. But let's also look at some of the other players. In the upper left-hand corner, you've got Peter Thiel of PayPal, huge advocate of blockchain-based technology. Tim Draper in the top center. How about Michael Novogratz? Here's a guy that managed $55 billion, has an incredible interview on CNBC about digital currency. Also, Richard Branson's been interviewed on CNBC and accepts digital currency payments for some of his products. But Richard Branson says he believes that the digital currency is working and that it will continue to get bigger. Of course, we have Dr. Rusha Ignatova. She is a 37-year-old woman who's the founder of the fastest company in the world to do $1 billion in revenue. Guess what industry it's in? Digital currency. She's the founder of OneLife and OneCoin. Of course, Mark Andreessen, I've spoken about. The Winklevoss twins in the lower left-hand corner. These guys are super rich, and they are building Bitcoin exchanges, and these are very smart kids that are growing a multi-billion-dollar business as well. And then, of course, there's Eric Schmidt, the CEO of Google, is a huge advocate, and the list goes on and on. Peter Diamandis, Steve Forbes, Brian Blair. I mean, there's so many people that are excited about the future of blockchain-based technology, which is the technology that powers digital currency. So let's talk about the founder of OneCoin, Dr. Rusha Ignatova. She's a former partner at McKinsey & Associates. By the way, they only interviewed the top 1% of the class, so she's a very bright woman. She was the youngest partner in Europe. She has a doctorate in law from Oxford, a master's in economics, and she was Woman Entrepreneur of the Year in 2013 and 2014. She was featured in Financial IT magazine. She was the keynote speaker at the Economist event, The Future of Money in Europe. This is a highly regarded woman in the cryptocurrency industry and in the fintech industry in general. But she's also created the fastest company in the world to do $1 billion in revenue. I think Groupon did it in 27 months. They were the fastest prior to OneCoin. She did it in 11 months. And so she's built the largest cryptocurrency in the world, spanning 194 countries in the last 30 months. And I like to say she had a baby at the same time, so I don't know how you do that. So let's talk about OneLife for a minute. OneLife is our association that we all join, and this is kind of like a large business association. I would like to compare it to the Chamber of Commerce. We are like the Chamber of Crypto Commerce. When you join OneLife, we are going to help you further your business interest and your personal interest in the areas of cryptocurrency and relationship marketing. OneLife is a social networking community of digital currency investors, advocates, and educators. Our business is really educating people on bankless banking, and all of us are investment bankers or miners of cryptocurrency. We actually bring the currency into existence. There's 2.9 million OneLife members, and we're growing by 150,000 people per month. Just to give you an idea how big that is, we grow larger than the U.S. Chamber of Commerce every 2 months. And we grow bigger than Bitcoin every 2 months. And Bitcoin already has a market capitalization bigger than U.S. Steel and Twitter. So to give you an idea of the size of this company, it's massive and it's growing all over the world. Our goal at the end of our third year is to hit 10 million members and have over 1 million businesses accepting OneCoin around the world. But our mission is to enable our global community of web users to use our one ecosystem to make faster, safer, cheaper transactions anywhere, anytime, without the government controls of money or restrictions that some countries are facing around the world. So OneCoin is our digital currency, and this is the method of value that we exchanged amongst each other in the community. So our 3 million members, when they do want to buy products from each other, they use actually our digital currency, our blockchain-based cryptocurrency called OneCoin. And this is a coin that actually has been increasing in value, which has really been incredible. We've seen it go from $1 all the way to $10 in value. And as the community grows, so will the value of the coin, because it is finite. There's only so many coins available, and as the community grows around a finite asset, you tend to see price escalation because it is really based on usability and supply and demand. And so we're excited about having our own currency. It is outside of government issued currency, so you do exchange your government issued currency for an educational package which provides you access to our mining pools, which gives you the ability to acquire coins within our own community at a really great discount. So it's one of the advantages of being in an early stage opportunity is you have the ability to get OneCoins at a discount right now, and watch them grow in value, and that's very exciting. Now, I'd have to say the reason Bitcoin is really not caught on around the world, number one is it's highly technical, and they never had an educational program. There was never any Bitcoin Academy or anything like that. One thing that Dr. Rusha is very passionate about is education. And One Academy is an innovative e-learning platform that covers a broad range of financial topics. We basically give you the education on how to become financially independent. We give you an education on how to become a millionaire. And our mission is to provide students with the guidance and educational materials they need to achieve financial literacy. It's a 7-level program developed by financial experts, and the packages range anywhere from 150 euros, 140 euros, all the way up to 27,000 euros. And this is kind of the entry level. We want everybody to have an education. It's kind of like if you're going to drive a car, we don't want a bunch of people in here that haven't taken their driver's ed. We want people to actually learn how to drive the car before they get into it, and that way we'll have a lot less injuries, right? But One Academy is just a stroke of brilliance. It allows people to learn how to become wealthy, how to realize more time freedom, and how to profit from cryptocurrency. That's what it's all about. So let's take a quick look at the One ecosystem. OneCoin obviously being in the center of everything. We've got One Academy, which is we start with education. We're showing people how they can buy and sell the coins on the exchange, which will be available in just after the 1st of 2018. The community is our OneLife Network. That's our association of people that are interested in, I like to call us an association of teachers around the world that are educating people about cryptocurrency. Then, of course, there's the partnership, the merchants through DealShaker and our mobile app builder. And I assume we'll have our own One Mall one day where merchants can list their products from all over the world. And then, of course, payments. We have our own PayPal type system in our back office called OnePay. Trading and investing, OneForex.eu is coming, so our coin will be traded against Forex. It will help not only with liquidity, but determining the value of it as well. We will also be looking at investment funds, things that come available where our members will have access to investment funds, reducing the intermediary costs and the fee cost of investments. One World Foundation is helping kids get educated around the world about finance and how to become entrepreneurs. That is kind of its focus and mission, and it's done a lot of work around the world already. Very exciting. A One World Foundation, you can look that up. One Cloud, we have our own cloud system where you can have safe, secure, encrypted data storage. And then OneCoin, or Coin Vegas, which is for people, depending on the area where it's legal for online gaming, you can participate with Coin Vegas with your OneCoins. Now, a lot of people ask me, Tom, what do you do for a living? Well, it's pretty simple. Our business is marketing. Number one, my job title is I'm a teacher of cryptocurrency and blockchain-based technology. I educate people on new currency. I'm also a teacher of lifestyle design, by the way. Okay, I show people how to design the lifestyle that they want. We market education on new currency, create and mine new currency. We introduce merchants to new currency. And when I say new currency, I'm meaning digital currency like OneCoin, non-governmental issued currency. We are educators, we are investors, we are advocates of new currency. But I think at the end of the day, I like to tell people we're just very highly paid teachers. And in fact, we have the highest paid teaching force in the world right now. That's one thing that people really love. I mean, if you're going to go out and teach, it's fun to make a lot of money doing it. So when you think about digital currency, you think about usability. Well, once I have my digital currency, Tom, can I spend it? And the answer is yes. We have a very innovative Groupon-style platform called DealShaker, that empowers both merchants and consumers to come together and do business with each other using not only traditional cash, government-issued cash, but over 50% of the transaction has to be done in OneCoins. So when they list their product, they can take 50% of it in cash and obviously the other 50% in OneCoin. So that gives some liquidity, and eventually what you'll see is there'll be more people saying, well, I'm going to take more OneCoin because I want to be able to spend it in the community and I want more of the OneCoin. As you see this ecosystem develop, DealShaker is a very important part, and we're seeing about 2,000 to 3,000 businesses join DealShaker every week, and we expect that it'll be one of the most successful cryptocurrency-based platforms where people can buy and sell products through Deal Shaker. So we're very, very excited about that. So let's look at the nuts and bolts. Of course, there's a one-time purchase with us, and so there's no auto ship, there's no monthly payment that you have to make, there's no payment for our website or any system like that. If you want to be passive, meaning you just want to mine coins at a discount and kind of build a portfolio of coins, you can do that. You don't have to build a team. There's no requirement to build a team. However, if you want to be active and build a team, you can do that, and you can build worldwide in 194 countries with our simple 3-step online system, the way we do it from the comfort of our own home. We also, as I mentioned, we have the product that everybody wants, and that's wealth, time freedom, lifestyle design. It's not skin cream, folks. It's not vitamins. It's not, potions and lotions, okay? This is something that everybody wants. If you go down the street and you do a survey and you ask 100 people, how many of y'all would you like to have more wealth, or would you like to have more time freedom? Everybody will say yes to that question. But we are number one in the industry, and as I say, there are haters of the industry, of the cryptocurrency industry. There's a lot of people that are skeptical. There's a lot of mass ignorance out there. In fact, 99% of the people that you talk to don't have a clue about what this presentation is about. Usually when there's ignorance, there's fear. And so that's why I believe moving forward we have to be teachers of digital currency, not salespeople, because people really want to learn. And you know what's so funny is the more awareness they have about this industry and the technology that's powering it, the more excited they become. Now, as I mentioned, we have products ranging from 110 euros all the way up to 27,500 euros. And each of these products provide you with promotional tokens that gain you access to our mining pools. Okay, one of our popular packages is the Tycoon Plus package, which is 7,500 euros, and that gets you a level 5 educational platform. And with that, you can acquire anywhere from 5 to 10,000 coins, depending on whether we have a promotion going on. That package itself turns into 50 to 100,000 euros worth of value based on the number of coins you get at our current market price of €9.85 per coin today. And so the Tycoon is very popular. It's something that it's kind of an entry-level package for people that want to really start creating wealth in digital currency. And also those that do the Tycoon Plus, we can show you how to do a couple trader packages for your family, and we can show you how to reach the first promotional level of Sapphire. So definitely get back with the person who introduced you to this and get that structure set up for your family. It's really beneficial. It'll create tremendous wealth, and the education that you get along with it will give you the ability to create the wealth that you've always dreamed of. So based on those packages, we also have earning opportunities. So we will pay you a referral fee for referring somebody to one of our packages. And it's pretty simple, folks. You show people a video, you get them on a webinar, and they purchase a package, and you make a commission. It's a referral bonus. It's pretty easy, okay? I like to tell people, if you see a comp plan that says like 10 ways to make money, run from those comp plans, because it means you got 10 hoops to jump through. Ours has basically 3 ways of making money, which is pretty cool. We also have the network bonus, where you make 10% off of your personal sales team. You'll have a community sales team and a personal sales team. I'll discuss that on the next chart. You also have a performance bonus where you make 10 to 25% for helping other people succeed. So if you help me succeed and I'm on your 4th generation, you can make 25% of whatever I'm earning. And I'll share that with you on a chart. That's a really exciting bonus right there. 60% of our bonus is paid in cash, and the other 40% is paid in coin purchasing bonus. Okay, and of course we have all the trips, recognition, Rolex watches, everything that you would expect from a company like ours that wants to motivate people to do great things, to achieve ranks. Now, the personal sales bonus is straightforward. Our $9,900 package, which will basically bring you in as a Sapphire, you've earned a 10% commission on that. So 990 euros, 60% of that's in cash, 594, okay, comes to you in cash. And then 40% goes into your trade account. That's 396 euros. Well, at that current value, that gives you the ability to buy 40 more coins, okay, which is kind of cool at our current market price. Now, I will say that personal customers trust friends more than brands. So that's why we use referral-based marketing, folks. We'd rather put the commission in your pocket rather than spending it on advertisers. It just doesn't make any sense, because if you look at the chart there, the reason we've succeeded is because people buy from people they know and the recommendations they make. Now, the network sales bonus is really awesome, okay? When you pay your $30 activation fee that comes with your package, your educational package, you get a business center that has 2 sales teams. And every Monday, the sales team's volumes are calculated unlimited levels deep. A business center earns a 10% commission on the lesser of the 2 sales teams each period. I'll explain that in the next chart. A business center can earn, this is the negative, right? A business center can earn a maximum of 35,000 euros per week, okay? Now, most people don't even make that in a year, so I think per week should be acceptable by most of you. Now, let's look at the network sales bonus. When you sign up, you get 2 sales teams. Your A team is going to be what we call your community sales team, and sometimes that can be on your left or your right, but you will have one that's called your community sales team. That is the community working together to build that sales team. And then the B sales team is going to be your personal sales team. And that's the one that you're working with the people that you introduce the business. Now you can see it's a 2x2 matrix. Okay, so you can only sign up, or it's a 2x2 structure. You can only sign up 2 people front line to you. So if you bring anybody else, they have to fall under the people that are in your organization. Okay, now they're still personally sponsored by you. You still get the personal commission, but you're helping others out with their sales volume so they can achieve the checks and the income that they want to achieve. So let's look at the chart real quick. Let's say A team in week 1 does 45,000 in volume, unlimited levels deep. So A through M, all those people, they generate 45,000 in volume. Okay, B team, B through K, they generate 32,000 in volume. Now you're going to make 10% of the B team because that's the lesser side for the week, so you're going to make 3,200 euros. Now that's whether you sold anything or not, or even got out of bed, okay? Now guess what happens? As your sales teams progress each week, do they get bigger or do they get smaller? Well, of course, they're going to get bigger. You know, the way this thing operates. In week 2, A team does 53,000, and let's say your B team does 75,000. Unlimited levels deep, okay? And there is some carry forward from the previous week, so that doesn't flush, so you get to use that. And so, in essence, A team did 40,000 plus the 13,000 in carryover, which gave it 53,000. So whether you get out of bed or not, or whether you're on the beach, you made 5,300 euros for the week, plus your personal sales commissions, any other sales that you made personally. And then week 3, let's say A team did 69,000 and B team did 105,000. Okay, well, you're going to, whether you get out of bed or you get off the ski slopes, you're going to be making 6,900 euros for the week plus your personal sales commissions. So that's pretty cool. Okay, and you can see the carry forwards going forward on each one of those weeks as well. So what happens? Can you stop this from growing once it starts growing? No, you can't. Okay, the only cap is A team. Let's say A team does 350,000 in sales and B team does 350,000 in sales. Well, you're capped out. 10% is the most you can make, so you're going to make 35,000 for the week, whether you leave the spa or not, right? So, great business to do at home. I have seen people that have introduced 13 people to this business that have built out 2 massive sales organizations and sat back for years and made 35,000 every week, whether they worked or not. So you can do that. Now, that's just the beginning. The next part of the sales plan, commission plan, I think you'll find even more exciting. So this is what we call the performance or matching sales bonus. Okay, on anybody you personally bring in, you're going to make 10% on whatever they bring in. And there is no limit to how many people you can personally bring in. But let's say you bring in 8 people and they, all of them total earn $6,000 total between all of them. Okay, your bonus for the week on all of them is going to be $600. In level 2, those 8 people bring in 22 people. And those 22 people, let's say they make a collective income of $14,000 in income, your bonus for the week is going to be $1,400. Whether you work or not, you're going to get that bonus. Chances are you don't know many of those 22 people. You might because you've seen them on the webinars, but you won't know who they are. Okay. Then let's say those 22 people brought in 57 people total. Okay, on your 3rd level. Well, now you're at 20%. Notice it's starting to go up. So let's say those 57 people collectively did 42,000 in income. Your bonus for the week is 8,400 just because you get 20% on all those 3rd level people. Now, the 4th level is 25%, and that is where you make a ton of money. Okay, so let's say that, are you going to have more people on your 1st level, or are you going to have more people on your 4th level? on your fourth level, of course. So that 25%, let's say 178 people on your fourth level earn a collective income of 89,000 euros. You're going to make 22,000 for the week just on your matching bonus. That's huge, folks. Can you stop this sales plan from getting bigger and bigger and bigger? Can you stop a sales team? Like if you put somebody in on your right, can you tell them they can't recruit any more people? The answer is no. Why would you? So you want to find people that get really excited about this comp plan and take off like a rocket with it, because people realize that in 90 days they can hit our diamond level and potentially be earning 25,000 to 100,000 a month with this comp plan. It's really, really an incredible compensation plan. In fact, out of the top 10 earners in the world in network marketing, 6 of them are from OneCoin. So I think our comp plan works. And we've only been around for about 30 months, and that is, when you look at the rest of the industry, that's the earners that are up there have been around a long time. And our people are generating it very quickly. But again, this is for educational and training purposes only. Not making any guarantees. There's no projections implied. Rank and recognition. Getting here to wrap up the presentation. Folks, the first entry level is Sapphire. And that's when you've done about 7,000 in volume with your team in a 1 month period. And that's easy to attain. Most people do that in their first week. Some people do it on their own personal purchase. Okay, on Ruby, you do 40,000 in volume. Emerald is about 80,000 in volume. Diamond is 200,000 in volume. Blue Diamond is 500,000 in volume, and Black Diamond is 1.5 million in volume in a 1 month period. And there are also some other particulars on that. You do have to have a certain number of emeralds in your organization to become a diamond. So, and I like that, because you have to help people become successful and reach the ranks for you to get your ranks, and that's the way it should work. This is one of those businesses that you want people under you to reach your level, because when they do, it helps bump you up. We also, when you look at all the promotions, I got to tell you, I've been to events where I've seen so many people on stage getting Rolexes. We're afraid the stage was going to fall down. So it's really an amazing comp plan with over 700 millionaire earners in our company and over 25,000 people making 6 figures. This is one of those comp plans that is just paying people for educating people around the world, and just very, very exciting. It's a way to make money, enjoy life, and do good with other people. Now, just to recap the 5 reasons to join OneLife, there are powerful market trends. Currency values are dropping like a bomb. Governments are getting into trouble with their debt. It's a bad situation all around. There's so many people reaching retirement with not enough retirement fund left at the end of retirement. It's a lot of people are looking for opportunity. The unemployment rate is ridiculous, and so we have very powerful market trends that are pushing people into this industry. Plus, fintech as a market trend is one of the fastest growing industries in the world, financial technology investments. Okay, so we're excited about that. We have best in market technology and a really simple user interface, folks. The people that have designed our website are first class, and they know how you relate with it. They've made it very simple that if you can shop on Amazon, you can do our business. That's how simple it is. We have world-class leadership, not only at the executive level with Dr. Rusha and Pablo Munoz as our CEO, but we also have great field leaders. We have great customer service. We have a great accounting staff. Could you imagine calculating 2.9 million people's earnings every Monday and never missing a beat? What an incredible track record that this company has had, and and we also have field leaders out there that have really paved the path and been the pioneers of educating people about digital currency. So we have world-class leadership that I think you will grow to love. Also, our easy to understand lucrative compensation plan, 3 ways to make money: the personal bonus, the network bonus, and the matching bonus. It's absolutely one of the most powerful comp plans in the world. And then, of course, folks, our simple 3-step protocol of prosperity system. We have a system by which we create a state of success so you can work at home or be on your mobile phone. You can do this part-time, and you can build a full-time income very, very quickly. So we like to tell people, make education the future of payments. Make that your one thing. Get excited about it. It's not skin creams. It's not vitamins. Not everybody wants that. But what people do want is they want education on how to become a millionaire. They want to become a millionaire. They want more wealth. They want more time freedom. And that's something that we provide, folks. We are in the financial education business, and we are about the future of payments and the future of money. Make that your one thing, and you will see your dreams come true. Now, one of my favorite slogans just to end up with is live where you want to live how you want to live, and create wealth doing it. And that's one thing I tell everybody. When you have a business that's digital, that you can do from anywhere in the world where there's an internet connection, it just creates the kind of time freedom. It creates the freedom that people want. It creates a boundaryless lifestyle. And I like to say no limits exist where no boundaries are recognized. And this is one of those opportunities, one of those businesses that is without limits. The amount of wealth you can create here is staggering, and the amount of freedom that you can create is even better. And last but not least, we want you to become a digital currency warrior. And the only way you can do that is by getting back with the person who invited you to this presentation, getting plugged into our Protocol of Prosperity system, and introducing your friends to the future of payments and the future of finance. My name is Tom McMurrin. It's been an honor presenting for you today. Get back with the person who invited you and begin your journey today.